What I want you to take away from this is that we are taking a lot of the risk away from you. And I think both of these guys have presented to you evidence that this is a project that has lots of certainty in a very, very uncertain business called exploration. We own 100% of this. This is Sudbury, a discovery here. Remember what happened when Voisey's Bay was discovered? Do you remember the neighborhood insanity that went on in Newfoundland, Labrador? Do you remember all the money that was made in the neighborhood plays? We own the neighborhood. North American Nickel owns the neighborhood. Between Roundtree and myself and our group, I would suggest we've raised $400 million for startup junior exploration companies. VMS Ventures has allowed us to meet a great number of quality financiers, if you like, particularly in Vancouver and Toronto and New York. We are going to be speaking to people that have a track record of success in financing companies. The technical expertise is on show here. The other guys that back JP are remarkable in our VMS North American team. John Ferguson is lurking in the background at all times, and John's included in all of our conversations. I feel very comfortable to tell you that this technical team can handle this. We love the political jurisdiction. I think John Roundtree described that beautifully. I don't know if we could be in a better place. I've talked to the second in command 4 times with JP. It's that close to the decision. He's got one guy to call. This is the largest license they've ever granted, by the way. The regional setting really is that beginning of the stuff that none of us understand, but you know what I heard from the guys is that the action on the rocks has taken a long time. They know it's taken a long time, which means that we've got a shot at bigger, richer deposits. I think JP went through the geology ticks with you, love them all. And then finally, and I reference Doug Casey and his group, who we got to know quite well in the early days of our VMS success. And one of the things that Casey puts in front of his group all the time is new technologies in old plays. And we had a meeting this morning, and a veteran successful broker in town just kept asking questions, saying, why didn't Falconbridge drill this thing? And you know, you get the sort of the conservative approach that big companies take. They have a sort of a protocol they follow, and as John said, they could not find a conductor. So when we set our initial goals last year, well, we'll find out, can we get drill targets? And John described those 3 drill targets. There's 22 other anomalies that we need to investigate in this first set of results we have from our first flying, which leads me to tell you what the plan is for 2012. We would like to fly another belt, and you can see in this map it's down south. We'll refine that. We're also probably going to use VTEM instead of SkyTEM. We use it in Manitoba and have done so successfully with VMS. John can tell you after why he thinks it might be a little sharper. If it is, we'll take it up and we'll fly some of our favorite targets that we've discovered up north. We will ground truth the original targets, we'll ground truth the secondary targets, and we expect to be drilling in July. We expect to spend at least $3 million in Greenland this year. As you can see, we're looking ahead. This is a big project, and it's pretty clear, and what I liked from John's comment was you can get drill targets from flying, and that's what we intend to do. So thank you very much for coming.